What is something anyone should do before they hit 30? Start stretching now. It'll be necessary soon. Just reading through to see all the things I should have done. Travel to a foreign country without her parents or school. If you're addicted to drugs or alcohol, as I was, stop. I won't lie to you. Life is difficult. Sometimes things are painful. That's when we should cry. Or mourn our pain in a way that feels natural to us. But sometimes things are great. And so we smile. And even laugh. These emotions are very powerful. 6 years into my 30s. I'm still discovering the truth about me. Likely, I always will be. But I'll always be able to point to that line in the sand. That's when I really started growing. That's when I really and truly became me. To anyone struggling, there is help. There are others like yourself who have decided to make great changes in their life, if only to make sure they get the opportunity to live it. Find them. Turn 29. If you haven't, start putting away money into a retirement fund. Travel, 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 while you're still open to sleeping in hostels and able to move about easily. Live alone. Anything that's physically intense. When you hit 30, no matter how hard you train, your body starts to go downhill. If you're not in shape, do it now and maintain. Because it's a lot harder to do it later. Get into a good daily routine. Eating well, exercising, staying organized, etc. Set yourself up for success later in life. It gets harder to consciously establish routines as you age. Go through a breakup. Shit hurts. But it is a part of the growth process. Open a Roth IRA and invest as much as you can. Be self-sufficient. Fall in love. Young love is reckless and all-encompassing. Good shit. Start a 401k. Foster or volunteer to take care of a pet. Drive the Gold Coast or take any sort of cross-country drive to a new destination. Learn a new language. Try to play an instrument. Go to a rave. Enjoy turning 30. It's a lot better than the pressure cooker that is being 29. Lose all your money on the stock exchange. Go out with friends, and think about what to do later, like had a child or save money. Get lost in a person. It's really quite the feeling to not leave the bedroom except to pee and get food, and you just get to know a person mind, body, and soul. It's amazing. Not worry about WTF it is they are doing with their life and not try and have their life planned and sorted. Just live, don't try and find yourself, or whatever it is they call that hippie, crystal crap. Hallucinogens. Be born. Run a 5K. So you have a comparison to your health when you're older. Acquire a cookbook. A backflip. Accumulate massive amounts of debt. The more variety the better. So you leave your parents' house. You got to get a job, right? So when you're 18 take out student loans. And well, you got to eat at school and those textbooks aren't free, so open some credit cards. The goal is to graduate with like $80,000 minimum total debt. Next you have to get a family, right? So marry someone fast and you guessed it, pay for a massive wedding on credit. 'Cause you have no fucking money. You're 23 and had to take an unpaid internship at a failing startup for experience. Now you're up to around $100,000 in debt. You and your spouse need a place to live, right? And your family needs food, right? Get a house, food, maybe have a kid. Multiply your debt by 3x at least. That's for Americans. Every other country I'd say go on a long holiday or spend time with family. Some bullshit. DMT. Getting your own apartment or house. Not necessarily buying, but at least renting your own apartment. And being totally independent. Get wasted. Wish themselves a happy birthday. Brush their teeth. Suck a dick. Do one thing every month that scares you. Skydive. Travel the world. It's the best education you will ever have. I'm going out on a limb. But I'm going to say turn 29 first, no need to rush. Get a job. When I was young, an older colleague said to travel as much as possible in your 20s as you have peak curiosity, fresh thinking and energy to more fully experience it. Start saving for retirement. Hit 29. Turn 29. Live alone. Start a 401k retirement savings account. Have yearly visits with your physician plus dentist, eye care doctor. Utilize any preventative care screenings that are covered by insurance. Take up some form of exercise or a sport, whether it be hiking on the weekends or going to the gym a few days a week after work. And don't forget about your mental health. Try to set aside a half hour each day to reflect on your choices, your perceptions, relationships and goals. Vote. Threesomes. Avoid getting married or tattooed. I was given this advice at about 19. I'm 42 now. And I'm so grateful my coworker at the time passed this on. I wish he was alive today, so I could thank him crying.